Welcome to the fluttering blue butterflies, where imaginations take flight, little hearts listen, curious minds explore, and grown up souls unwind. Whether you're tiny, growing, or fully grown, there's always a little magic here just for you. Let's begin. This is episode 11 of the Mindful Muse playlist, the 7 Chakras. And today's chakra is the 6th chakra, Ajna, or the Third Eye Chakra. Located along the spine, 3 fingers behind the center of the eyebrows in the forehead, is Ajna, the Third Eye Chakra. The word Ajna means the third eye. This is your command center, psychic center, governing the intuitive faculty and senses, sight and clear vision, and links to higher planes and dimensions. When balanced, one experiences unity, oneness. It bridges the gap between the physical world and the higher spiritual awareness, develops the qualities of forgiveness, courage, ecstasy, imagination, visualization, mental clarity, guidance towards decisions aligned with one's higher purpose, intuitiveness and inner knowing, and always stimulates seeking and searching. When the third eye chakra opens up, physically it manifests as vitality to the hypothalamus and medulla oblongata. Spiritually, it endows the power to see beyond the mind and senses, accessing inner truth and profound spiritual insight, unshakable trust in the inner guidance. When imbalanced, it could show up as overthinking, disconnected from inner wisdom, lack of direction, inner conflict, confusion, and lack of courage, pride, deceit, self-centered, obsessiveness. A blocked Ajna can manifest physically as problems of eyes, ears, and nose, sleep disorders, sinus issues, headache, mental disorders, and nightmares. Its elements are light and time. Its sense is mind, and its color is indigo. Have you ever experienced a moment when something simply didn't feel right? That quiet voice within, the feeling that nudges you, the gut feeling that guides you in a certain direction, the instinct that tells you to pause, proceed, or turn away. Women's intuition is stronger than men's. Follow your gut. It is the inner guidance system that speaks beyond logic and reasoning. It is the voice that gently guides you before the mind begins debating. It is your intuition, your inner knowing. Many people describe it as a gut feeling. Some call it instinct. Others call it divine guidance. When we learn to trust this inner wisdom, life begins to flow with greater clarity and ease. That is the essence of Ajna. To balance this chakra is to listen to your intuition more often. Meditation, silence, contemplation, and spending time focused inwardly help strengthen this connection. Whenever you need to make an important decision, sit quietly for a few moments. Allow the mental noise to settle. Often, the answer emerges naturally. Your intuition is always communicating with you. The question is, are you listening? A beautiful spiritual practice associated with surrender is performing arti with camphor. As camphor burns completely, leaving behind no residue, it symbolizes the dissolution of the mind. The ego ascends into the fire of consciousness, leaving no mental residue. It reminds us that everything and everyone in this materially manifested world is temporary, and that true wisdom comes and love happens when we surrender and dissolve to that greater, unlimited, infinite, magnificent presence that exists within and around our physical body, existing beyond our personal identity, the limited personified sense of our small sense of presence. When the third eye is opened and when the seeker chooses to seek inner wisdom towards the truth, it guides and draws the last traces of the mind towards the fire of consciousness, causing it to surrender and dissolve in it. Thus, the performance of arti with camphor is symbolic of this process. One of the most underrated practices for awakening the third eye is spending 20 minutes each day in meditation or silence. The effort is not in the meditation itself. The effort is simply in deciding to sit, especially during the first few moments after waking, when the mind naturally rests in a relaxed alpha state. We become more receptive to inspiration, intuition, and higher awareness. Use those precious morning moments for silence, prayer, visualization, or simply observing your breath. You may be surprised by the ideas, answers, and solutions that begin to arise. The wisdom is already present. All we need to do is tune in. Surround yourself with indigo. Release the need to control and insist on the result of every outcome. Let go of the ego sins. Let go, let God. Surrender to your higher self, the wiser part of you that sees beyond fear and limitation. Trust the universe. Trust that life is unfolding for you. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you are not alone. Trust that your life's final outcome is loving, joyful, beautiful, and abundant. The sacred points on earth associated with this chakra are Iran, the Nataraja temple Chidambaram, and the Nemishnath temple Nemisharanya. At your Agnya blossoms a two-petaled lotus where resides Shiva and Shakti, united in perfect balance and oneness. Visualize them resting gently at your third eye center. See their light expanding within you. Feel that light filling your mind with wisdom, intuition, clarity, insight, and clear thinking. Allow yourself to trust what you know deep within. If your heart calls, chant softly. Let the vibration move through your being. Let it awaken and reveal the wisdom that has always been there. Because the answers you seek may already be waiting quietly within you. Pause and affirm. Place a hand gently over your third eye and whisper, I am guided. I am intuitive. I am letting go. Know this: what you truly feel and believe shapes your reality. The divinity you seek is not only around you, it is within you as the highest version of your true self. When you choose to feel and acknowledge this presence in every act, ordinary or sacred, it blesses your life. It makes life magical. Then, even the simplest practice deepens. The chakras activate and awaken, are cleansed and align with effortless grace, causing the limited consciousness to lovingly and joyfully awaken, arise, liberate, unfold, and expand, regaining the highest version of its true self. This is the direct, pathless path to the presence of God. As we close this journey, remember that there are periods of time when prayer and energy magnify. There are 4 ways of chanting, each unfolding deeper silence. First is Vaikhari, spoken or chanted aloud, heard as sound. Second is Madhyama, whispered within, but lips and tongue do not move. That is mental chanting only. No sound is heard. Third is Pashyanti. The mantra is seen as a script alone in any language, within the forehead space or the third eye, without even mentally chanting the mantra. And the last is Para, the most subtle. which is difficult to describe in words. There is an intention to chant the mantra, but not expressed in a way, shape, or form. There is no sounding of the mantra, no mental chanting, and not even visualizing the script. The deeper you travel from Vaikhari to Para, the more powerful your mantra becomes. The more refined your physical body, the physical mind, and the sexual energy becomes. The mind is then drawn effortlessly towards its source. Closing reflection. Let every breath, every act, every intention be offered to the divine within. Whether spoken aloud, whispered mentally, or felt silently in the heart, your connection deepens and your inner energies align. As you continue this practice, know that your upper chakras, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, when balanced, naturally awaken, guiding you towards love, truth, wisdom, and radiant light. The final affirmation. I am guided by the inner wisdom. I am aware, present, and centered. I am letting go and totally surrendered. Carry this light within and let it shine in every moment of your life. Thank you for fluttering by with us. Maybe you giggled, maybe you wondered, maybe you simply paused for a while. However you listened, we are glad you did. And when your heart needs a little hush, or your soul longs to unwind, you'll always find a story waiting here just for you. This is the Fluttering Blue Butterflies, where every heart is welcome. See you again soon.